Stay healthy, invest wisely, and happy Veterans Day to everyone. Praying that you all are staying healthy and investing wisely. I wanted to give you my card. I make sing-along songs for children and adults, and I wanted to tell you all, anybody who has served this country, I pray that when you serve the country, may the country serve you also. You know, we always want to honor this country, to make this country better than any other country on this planet. And I think that each and every single soldier has made an incredible difference in this world. So thank you all for every detail of your strength, your determination, your dedication, your leadership, and everything that you had gained mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, not only for yourself, but also for this country and for this entire planet. You kept that tradition, and that is what makes this life a better place.
What's your name?
My name is Kaylin, known as the YouTube star. Kaylin, known as the YouTube star Professor Cygnus. I make educational songs for children and adults. To get a little life story out of one of the veterans, and some advice that you all would give to any soldier.
So some of us in this car or this truck are veterans, and some of us are not.
Oh.
I'm not a veteran. She's not a veteran, but guess what? She's the mayor of the city of North Las Vegas. She's our mayor.
Well,
and we support veterans.
That is wonderful to hear, and it's wonderful to meet you as well.
And guess what? I'm the mayor pro tem. I do all her stunts.
Wonderful.
I'm her stunt double. When she doesn't want to do the stunt, she sends me. Isn't that cool?
Well, somebody has to do all the difficult things, I presume. But that is,
Officer Westbrook, he's a veteran.
I would say that it is a very difficult thing to have order, management, and structure. I appreciate your service. Each individual has made a wonderful and incredible difference, not only for themselves, for this country, and for the planet. Are you all a veteran?
Some of us.
Yes. Well, say thank you all for serving this country, and as you have served this country, may this country serve you all. Each individual makes an incredible and wonderful difference as you have learned strength mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally in your trials and tribulations, proving yourself into which you are, not only for yourself, but for this country and for the world. Each individual has made an amazing difference. And as you all have honored and served this country, may the country honor and serve you all as well. Prayers for you all. Very good. Well, I'd want to give you all my card as well. I am a YouTube star, Professor Cygnus. I make educational songs for children and for adults. And I want to get educational songs on the radios to protect our children, to protect our people, to protect all of the people of the world, to make education popular, and to protect our soldiers as well. And appreciate everyone who has served in this country that has made an incredible and wonderful difference. I wanted to ask you all, is there any veteran that wants to give an advice to any starting soldier of what they can do to improve their self?
I'm mum.
What'd you say?
I'm mum.
I'm mum. So, does that mean like any kind of advice that you would give a starting soldier?
Be committed.
Be committed, 100%.
Yes.
Be dedicated, be devoted. There we go. Excellent processing. Appreciate that. Thank you all. Yes, stay focused, stay committed, stay determined. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so he's saying that he got some advice. I'd like to get some advice from you. I appreciate your services. My name is Kaylin. I am a YouTube star, Professor Cygnus. Nice to meet you. And I will say that I will salute to anyone who has honored to serve this country. As your trials and tribulations, your strength in all ways, shapes, and forms, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, you learned leadership, you learned strength, you learned family, strong family, military family. And I wanted to ask you now, and I salute you for the honor that you have had for this country. I pray, as you have served this country, may this country serve you as well. And your family, I pray for you all. But if you had any advice to any starting soldier, what kind of advice would you give?
Stay with it till you retire.
Stay with that until you retire. Appreciate that. Stay healthy, invest wisely. Very good. There's some advice to any starting soldiers. We want to ask these veterans what they would say to any starting soldiers. Very good. And they say, stay with that. Stay committed, stay devoted, stay determined, stay dedicated. Do not give up. Because if you give up, it'd be pointless. You never give up. Look what this flag represents. This flag represents strength, resilience, dedication, determination, in all ways, shapes, and forms. And shall we be devoted to honor the soldiers current and the soldiers of veterans and law enforcement as well. Today is Veterans Day, a day to honor the ones who have honored this country. Each individual makes a wonderful difference. This flag would not stand if it was not for every soldier. Appreciate anybody to which has served. Very good. We're looking for some veteran OGs here. The strength, the dedication, the determination, and the focusness that you all have for this country is greatly appreciated. The strength and resilience that you have gained mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally is greatly appreciated. I want to ask you a very important question to veterans to which has served this country, of any kind of advice that you would give a starting soldier.
To learn to admit that you don't know it all.
To learn to admit that you can always learn more from life. Always seek the potential. And never be settled that you know everything when there's so much more to learn. Just when you think you know everything, was there any situations that you had gone through when you thought you knew so much and then there was just something that happened?
I think my combat deployments, you have thoughts of how it's going to be and how it's going to go, and then it doesn't turn out to be what you thought it was going to be.
Absolutely.
You have to humble yourself and realize.
Humble yourself.
Being alone.
Good. Humble yourself. That is wonderful advice to give. And your name is? Wayne? Dwayne? Well, it's wonderful to meet you. My name is Kayla, known as the YouTube star Professor Cygnus. I make educational songs for children and for adults. We want to better this country, want to better this world, and a part of that is honoring the ones who have honored this country, and I do appreciate you all's services as well. And I appreciate the advice that you had given to humble yourself. That is a very important advice. I had advice previous to stay committed, and now we have another advice saying to be humbled. That's one of the greatest advices that you could tell someone, especially a starting soldier. When they're upstarted, they have all the confidence that they need. Appreciate your services. Anybody who has served this country and have honored this country, we honor the ones who have honored this country. And you have served?
You have found yourself a person who's here to see you all, and for everybody to see me.
Yes.
That's why I'm here.
Well,
I
as
am
you...
a soldier. Okay, this is gonna be the original thing, okay? Yo soy un soldado del servicio. I am a soldier from a different army, the Mexican army. Now I am portraying an American World War II soldier.
Excellent processing. I have a question for you.
Europe, yes. Go ahead.
My name is Kayla, known as the YouTube star Professor Cygnus. I do appreciate your formal behavior. And I have a question that you would ask any starting soldier.
Go ahead.
What is something that you would tell a starting soldier that can help them get through what they're going through?
Become a warrior.
Become a what?
A warrior.
A what?
Warrior.
A warrior.
Warrior.
A warrior. Become a warrior.
Exactly.
Okay. In other words, do not fear.
The warrior is a person with special abilities.
Yes.
The number one ability of a warrior is to survive.
To survive.
You help no one. If you do not survive, there's no use. You
So
don't help
understand
anybody.
survival.
So the first thing a soldier needs to be doing is becoming a warrior. And then, as a warrior, survive.
Yes, absolutely. Well, do appreciate your services. Anybody who has honored this planet and honored this world, we honor as well. And praying that you all stay healthy and invest wisely. Thank you all. for your wonderful
Did you
advice.
catch that
I do
one coming
appreciate
up?
you all.
Did
And
you
you have my card as well.
You have the other one coming up?
I currently am on live broadcast on Facebook, and I'm trying to give to any starting soldier advice from the most amazing veterans on this planet. So that is wonderful advice.
You got them anyway.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you all so much.
Bye.
Stay healthy, invest wisely, stay strong. Any starting soldiers, if you are looking for advice, you will find the best advice here. Very good. Stay healthy, invest wisely. Appreciate anyone who has. I like your jacket there. Is that a soldier? I could not tell if he had something on his hat or not. Because the only ones in the parade is the veterans. I'm pretty sure he was a veteran. I could not tell because there's people there. Ask him if he's a veteran of this country. I have to ask you, are you a veteran of this country?
Yes, I am.
Well, I will salute you now. Anyone who has honored this country is honored as well. Through the strength, the dedication, the determination, the mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional push that created you to be who you are. I wanted to ask you one very important question to any starting soldier that is starting up. Can you give any advice as a veteran that has served this country and to which we honor? What advice would you give as a veteran to make a better soldier for any starting soldier now?
Just be committed and believe in themselves.
Be committed, believe in yourself.
Yeah.
So the jacket that you have on,
This jacket I have on here is for
this says stomping out suicide.
Forgotten Not Gone. This is a non-profit group for veterans to get them out the house, coming from the war and stuff. Instead of sitting in the house thinking about committing suicide, you can get out and ride. Well, we on our regular bike, but they got trikes.
Yes.
They got trikes they can ride and stuff.
Absolutely incredible. And yes, prevention is better than going through the situation.
Right.
And so your advice is to stay committed and to what one more thing of your advice?
And be the best you can. Believe
And be
in
the best
yourself.
that you can. Believe in yourself. Have self-love. And that is a part of prevention as well.
Right.
Because sometimes when they're getting yelled at a lot,
Right.
and in the field of that, they get a lot of discouragements of their self-esteem. So a part of that is to stay in belief of yourself. That's wonderful advice. By the way, I am a YouTube star. I make educational songs for children and for
Okay.
adults.
All
And it's
right.
wonderful meeting you all.
right.
And I'm currently on the broadcast giving advice to any starting soldier currently.
Yeah.
That is wonderful advice. Believe in yourself, love yourself, and that is also
That's it.
a suicide prevention as well.
Right.
Never have lowest self-esteem, always have confidence. Very good. Stay healthy, invest wisely. Excellent. Well, this is actually super fun. We want to get any advice from any soldiers into which has served this country of what they would say to a starting soldier. Very good. So we've got some incredible advice so far. Stay committed, stay determined, humble yourself, and have self-love. Even through the difficulties, even when you get yelled at and your self-esteem drops a little bit, do not let that hinder the self-love that you should always have. And that is wonderful advice to any starting soldier. Very good. You have honored this country. You have gained strength in so many ways, so many shapes, and so many forms, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Those times where you felt like you were just about to give up, but you've pushed through that. Can you give me some advice to any starting soldier currently of how to make them a better soldier from what you've learned?
Do what you're told.
Do what you're told.
Pay attention.
That means know how to follow directions
Correct.
correctly.
Okay.
Do you have any experiences that you would like to share to any starting soldiers that would help them?
No, I just did what I was told, and that was it.
It helped you to gain strength, to gain leadership. It helped you to be a stronger person.
Yep.
Thank you so much for your advice. Praying for you. And you said your name is?
John.
John?
John.
John?
Yep.
Wonderful to meet you, John. My name is Kayla, known as the YouTube star Professor Cygnus. And as you have honored this country, may the country honor you. Enjoy Veterans Day.
November 11th, 2024. The Veterans Day Parade. where the children of the high school had formally trained with proper uniform, proper stance, and formal behavior, gets together to honor the veterans of the planet. What a miracle to see the generations of the future preparing for what the future will bring. Seeking to honor this country. As they march together, preparing for the future. And honoring the veterans.
Left. You have to shorten your steps. These are the generations of the future. This is the future generation of soldiers.
These badges represent me and past commanders, present commanders, and this is for the VFW, Veterans of Foreign Wars.
Yes.
Okay, that's what we did.
Wonderful. Well, I appreciate the services of all into which had served this country. Thank you so much. This is very special. You know what is more special to me? Learning about someone's life. You know, we can always understand each other, learn about each other's life, and in fact, we can increase each other's intelligence by learning each other's perspective. And I believe especially the veterans have experienced, and they know the experience that they have had, and into which they had gained the strength, the dedication, and determination, and also the prevention. Say that you had a little mishap, and you say, look, I want to prevent you from the mishaps to which I had gone through as well. So that's a part of strength, self-discipline and strength that we should have within ourselves. And as you all have served the country, may the country serve you all as well. Stay healthy and invest wisely. Soldiers to be supported. The MRE meals need to be more healthier. They need to upgrade everything. And we pray for the soldiers, we pray for the veterans. As you all have honored this country, may the country honor you all as well. God bless America, and God bless you. Excellent. Very good. Stay healthy and invest wisely. We want to make sure to upgrade things such as the MRE meals. They need vegan options. Seriously. Also, with the upgrades of the fabric, we want to try to look into upgrading the engineering of the fabric. They've created all kinds of different engineered fabrics, but the question is, why have they not put that into the suits and uniforms for the law enforcement and soldiers of this country?